Good afternoon. I'm here at 300 Raintree Road, the Pine Valley neighborhood. Very quiet out here. Beautiful mesquite trees in the front. I love how this is detached. So that's the detached garage that has kind of like a living unit in there that needs to be permitted. You have gravel driveway, but you have beautiful pavers all around. There's a set of stairs over there that we'll see later. But what's nice with this house is we have really views. We can see the top of the mountains. 360, right? 360 above the house and the roof lines. Again, we have this beautiful paver walkway entrance. There's drainage. There's a nice little front courtyard. Great lounging area. Snow covered patio. So we have two different types of flooring here. The colors match. Okay, so it's not an eyesore by any means. This beautiful kind of like travertine type tile. And this feels like LVP. It's a pretty good quality LVP here. Got the master. Obviously a really nice view from here. There is a vacant lot here, so eventually one day someone may be able to build. Good his and hers sink, a little walk-in closet with attic access. It's not a huge walk-in closet, but better than none. Nice big shower. There's also some views from here. Let's see, that's kind of cool. There's kind of like a little mini bar countertop here, which is cool. And you'll notice this access, you could kind of close it off if you really wanted. Because right now this is kind of a secondary little lounge area. We got the same view here as we did with the master. There's a double door to go outside, and then here we have the kitchen. So you could potentially make this into a fourth bedroom. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, this is a really nice kitchen. Big giant, countertop here. There's space for 2 or 3 people to sit. Really nice view from the exterior from here. This is not a pass-through, but maybe you could make it a pass-through, right? Or here, if you want to make some cocktails and some food and eat outside. This kitchen looks really nice. You don't need to change anything. Got a dining table and the living room. See here the little courtyard, feels very private. They have all these trees in the front that creates even more privacy from the street, even though there's not a lot of people that drive on this street. It's a very quiet neighborhood, as you know. Going into the second aisle of the house here, the hallway bath. okay, maybe you could change these tiles. That looks a little old. And this tub, I mean, it's nice to have a tub, although it is pretty small. It's nice for kids, but that's pretty much it. An adult couldn't really take a bath in there. So maybe you want to remodel the bathroom a little bit, make it like a really cool shower. It's a decent sized bedroom. It's a queen size bed, although you could put a king. Where here you can see the detached garage. That can be maybe a 1 bed, 1 bath one day, legally. And then this is the 3rd bedroom. It also has a closet, so this is officially, legally, and clearly a 3 bed, 2 bath with the potential to make a 4th bedroom behind the kitchen, and of course adding a 1-1 ADU next to the detached garage. Having the laundry in here is cool. And then you already have another garage here, so you don't need 2 garages. This is already a 2-car garage. This looks brand new. Doesn't have expansion tank. It's a quick fix. See, there's a big pickup truck. Is that Tundra or something? Yeah, this is Tundra. Yeah, these are big pickup trucks, and you can see it fits in here. That's awesome. Central vacuum. We'll check if that works. Whole house filtration system. That's great. Chest. Ice chest. Okay. Perfect. It's a nice view from here. Feels big and open. You have windows everywhere. When you look out the windows, all you can see are trees. Feels very private. They have these beautiful cypress trees and pine trees and mesquite trees, creating privacy with a neighbor. So this is fenced between at the edge of the house, right? This is kind of like the wraparound pavers. Got the staircase here. The block goes up in the back here. But this backyard, man, look at this. Whatever. Put my glasses. Complicated. With these 2 hands tied up. So it's very well manicured right now. He's covered patio here. It's really beautiful with the wood slats. They're stained. You have these 2 big fans. This is the kitchen windows here. This is the double door for that secondary living room / potential bedroom. Good views here. Good views there. Side gate. This house has a lot going for it. There's a solar system. You already have the cute little hanging lights for the night vibes. This fence is really nice. It's metal fence. Yeah, it's pretty. It's really pretty. Let's go check out the addition. All right, so over here we have the detached garage, which is kind of like 1.5. This There's the exterior door right here. This is the closet from the unit on the other side. This is the small, they call it the low boy water heater for that little unit. You could remove that closet if you wanted to. It wouldn't be too complicated. But I don't think you really need that much more space anyway. There's a shed, separate tough shed here. Again, nice pavers. Okay, and this is actually a studio, not a 1 bed, 1 bath. It's a studio. There's a mini split. There's plenty of space for a nice, comfortable bed. Good sized kitchenette. This is the closet that you saw on the other side. Could be a kid's room. So obviously all of this is brand new from just a year or two ago. Has barely been used or lived in. So one more thing I wanted to mention is for the septic. Now all of this space is empty. And all of this space here between the buildings is empty. So the septic tanks are here, right here, in the middle. There's a little marker. This little marker here, this is for the edge. So I believe the tank is that way. Now the unfortunate part is the lines run like this. And then you have your post from the patio. And then you have a sewer line coming from the back bathroom over there, like this, to the tank. So there is enough space here for a pool, no problem. But you have the leach lines. So unfortunately that means the leach lines have to move. And that's not cheap. So I've asked them to speak with the septic company that is going to come do the inspection next week, inspection and pump. So they're going to dig all of this and make sure the system is running properly. And they had it done a few months ago, so they know that it's good. But eventually what you may want to do is keep the tanks here, but run the lines, cancel these lines, and run new lines over here. And if you permit this in order to make it an ADU, then they're going to make you add a tank. So maybe you can do like a little sister tank or daughter tank, however they call it, connect it to the lines and then run lines over here, maybe even that way. And that way you would have, you know, your studio and then 3-2 or even potentially 4-2 over here. And then everything would be legal and these buildings could be rented separately. And then you would have new lines. But yeah, you would have to do all that study with the septic, with, you know, before you do the pool, because they're gonna make you do it anyway. Voilà, let me know what you think.